Hello and welcome back to Exothermic Plays Games. I spent all of 2024 doing a daily countdown of my favorite video games of all time, and now I'm back with another installment of my ongoing ranking series where I answer the question, why do I like Toem? If you haven't seen Toem before, it's a really cute indie puzzle game developed by Something We Made, where you're going on an adventure and taking pictures with your camera along the way. The camera is more than just a sightseeing tool, however, as you can only get the bus pass for the next leg of your journey after you've gotten enough stamps. In order to earn these, you must help strangers with their problems or take pictures of things they're looking for. There's no real money in this game, so favors for one another, uplifting your neighbors, and being an upstanding citizen are the currency for this society, making Toem one of the cutest forms of communist propaganda I've ever seen. Joking aside, the game is just a non-stop pleasure. The sketch art style is really charming, the characters are a hoot, like the secret organization spying on a sketchy figure in each level, and the really shy monsters you can find, and while the game is very short, there's plenty to discover and enjoy. But perhaps one of the things I enjoyed most about my time with Toem was the sound design. Do yourself a favor, and if you ever play this game, make sure to play it with a decent pair of headphones. All of the little doodads and animals and characters populating the world make delightful little sounds and really highlight the brilliance of these, kind of little worlds, with every screen feeling like a carefully crafted light box for a photographer to soak and just drink in every little detail and cherish these calm moments. Doing the truly heavy lifting is the breathtaking soundtrack composed by Jamal Green and Launchable Socks. When I was in the woodland area of the game and the track Pine Needles came on for the first time, I was overcome with emotion at how beautiful the game was. And I'm being serious here. I cried a little bit, and that feeling kind of stuck with me as I played through the game. It's so hard to pinpoint why exactly this game resonated so strongly with me, but I think there is something innately powerful about being able to sit back, enjoy your surroundings in a vibrant and beautiful world, while also doing some, at least in the game's universe, good, and helping those that need it. It feels good to help, and the game invites you to do so at your own pace. One of the game's greatest tricks, I think, though, is ultimately its simplicity. Having a grayscale world design makes the details they do present in the game pop so much more to me, and I think maybe is one of the reasons that the sound design seems so perfect, because you're not distracted by so many other things. But it does something truly awesome, and I mean that in the biblical sense, as in creating a sense of pure awe and marvel when you beat the game. I don't want to spoil this because I think it's something you really have to experience firsthand due to the surprise of it all. You're on this journey to see what your Nana describes as the magical phenomenon of Toem. In the end, you climb to the top of this mountain, and if you want to avoid spoilers, which I really suggest you do, pause the video, go to the timestamp in the description to skip to my ranking segment, and find out what the Toem is for yourself when you play the game. But for the rest of you, I mean it, only stick around here if you've either already played the game or really don't care for things to be spoiled. Okay, so you get to the top of this mountain, and from the peak you can look out at another mountain, and you see this giant magical crystal. Along the way, there were basically these cave drawings from ancient civilizations discovering the Toem and how it changed their view of the world. When you inspect the magical crystal, light refracts and color bursts through the sky, breaking apart the gray world you live in, and see the majesty and wonder of everything out there. I was so startled and amazed by this sequence, again accompanied by just this perfect little song that so totally encapsulated how I was moved by the scene, and that surprise will stay with me as a treasured memory, just the same as it will for the character that you're playing. And with that, we move on to the ranking. For its relentless charm, whimsical characters, stellar soundtrack, and engaging, albeit often quite easy, puzzles, Toem is my new 45th favorite video game of all time. It's wedged between The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time at 44 and Rock Band 3 at 46. Some other nearby titles include Hollow Knight at 43, Earthbound at 49, and Final Fantasy VI at number 40. Truly, Toem was an unforgettable experience to me and a clear labor of love from everyone involved. In fact, they added a free epilogue that references a bunch of the characters as an entire additional level to the game, complete with a heartfelt thank you to the players at the end. It's really great that they added this, because the game ultimately felt way too short. And yes, there is a sequel on the way, and yes, I will buy it probably day one, but that doesn't change that I want more now. But what this game really is to me, at its core, is therapy. Playing the game, my spirit is soothed and I feel healed. During times where the real world, and sorry for getting a little bit real with this, has a tendency to scare the shit out of me, Toem reminds me that there is beauty to behold out there, and it starts with helping your neighbor with a task so small it may seem meaningless to you, but could mean the world to them.